Hello, and welcome to 12-Minute Meditation, a weekly podcast from Mindful that offers mindfulness meditations backed by neuroscience. Research shows that just 12 minutes of meditation a day can yield benefits like increased attention, focus, creativity, calm, resilience, and compassion. So, on this podcast, we invite you to explore 12-minute guided meditations from today's leading mindfulness experts. I'm Siri Myram, editor at Mindful. Many of us are carrying the weight of the world's suffering right now. How can we acknowledge the immense suffering around us and our own, and still tend to our hearts, minds, and bodies in a way that keeps us grounded and able to take compassionate action? This week, mindfulness teacher and author Wendy O'Leary shares a guided practice that offers refuge and reminds us of our real and loving connection to one another. Wendy O'Leary, author and health educator, has 3 children's books and an adult book on self-compassion in families. She is a certified mindfulness teacher, parent educator, and self-compassion advocate. Wendy has expertise in teaching skills for emotional resilience to children and adults. Her next publication, a card deck for children titled Let's Grow Happiness, is scheduled for release in April 2026. Ready to practice? Here's Wendy O'Leary.
Hi, this is Wendy O'Leary. For our practice today, I invite you to get into a comfortable seated position. You can close your eyes or gently look down and soften your gaze, whatever works best for you. Begin by directing your attention into your body, allowing it to gently move in and drift down as it drops all the way down to your feet, feeling the connection of your feet on the floor. If your feet aren't on the floor, simply noticing wherever the feet are connected, that experience of contact and pressure. Or you might feel the contact and pressure of the backs of your legs on the chair or cushion. Connecting with this felt experience of being grounded and rooted, supported and held here on earth. As you feel the somatic experience of those contact points, the feet or the seat. Rooted, grounded, steady and stable, connected and supported by the earth. And from this place of steadiness and stability, the invitation is to bring to mind someone you know who's having a hard time. It could be someone you know personally, or more generally, someone or a group of people you are aware of who are struggling at this time. And please choose an example of someone on a 5 on a 1 to 10 scale. So not the most difficult situation, but to practice with something in the middle of 5. As you allow them to more fully enter your awareness, you might check in with your body. Often, when we're focused on difficulty, ours or others, there can be a habitual tendency to contract, to tighten, and to even lean forward. Check it out to see if this is true for you. To counteract this tendency, I invite you to gently lean back, physically or even energetically, just a little. Settle back. And now invite the body to soften and even widen, creating space to hold whatever is there. So we aren't forcing anything here. It's a very gentle invitation to settle back and soften. If it feels supportive for you, you can place your hand on your heart center as a way to care for and soothe the body, heart, and mind. Settle back, soften, soothe. And now begin to gently direct your attention to rest with the breath, feeling the flow of the breath moving in and out of the body. Just this in breath and just this out breath. Connecting with this experience of the breath, moving through the body like a wave moves through the ocean. And bringing back to mind this person or group of people whom you know are suffering. And now checking in with yourself to see what would best support you in being with their struggles. So that could be, for example, patience, calm, strength, acceptance, whatever you feel would best support you. And now on the in-breath, offering that to yourself, and then gently releasing on the out-breath. If no word comes to mind, that's totally fine. You can simply think to yourself, one for me on the inhale, and gently release on the exhale. One for me, and gently release. If it feels right for you, you can now consider what it is that they most need. It may be the same thing you need, or it could be something different. And again, if a word doesn't come to you, you could think, one for you. So continuing to take in for yourself what you need on the inhale and offering them what they need on the exhale. Taking in one for me on the in-breath and one for you on the out-breath. One for me and one for you. And as you feel ready, opening your eyes or looking up as we close this practice, and a reminder that as we practice this more formally, it becomes accessible to us in our daily life, more available for us to use these practices when we come in contact with suffering in our lives. So there were 3 main parts of the practice: stabilizing or grounding, settling back, softening, and soothing, and the one for me, one for you practice, which is based on the giving and receiving compassion practice from the Mindful Self-Compassion Program. Thank you for practicing with me, and may our practice benefit all beings.
Thank you for joining us for this episode of 12-Minute Meditation from Mindful. I hope you enjoyed practicing with us today. Sign up for our free newsletter at mindful.org/signup, and if you'd like to explore additional related content and meditations, check the show notes for links.